Look at this fake ass motherfucker acting like he's from Los Angeles and shit. He ain't from Los Angeles, fake ass motherfucker. Who's he trying to fool? Branding. I want to give people like, and branding's been my focus from the start. There's certain aspects of marketing that people like to specialize in. I'm really good at saying this is who I am, and developing a strategy based on presenting that to the world. This is what people get wrong. This one thing, this is the major thing, and this is why people fail in building a brand, is there's a breakdown in communication from your brand to other people and how they perceive your brand, because most people are trying to project a brand that is not them. So whether they're not really street, or maybe we all sold a little bag of weed when we were young, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean we're the top shotters. Doesn't mean we're fucking freeway Ricky Ross, you know what I mean? And people want to build these brands and stuff. Some people get successful with that shit. The fake Rick Ross, who everyone thinks is Rick Ross. He's not freeway Ricky Ross, and he's managed to build it. But in these days where it's so transparent, where social media has you exposed, like say for example, these people and you see them every day, these people who want to project this positive brand, but their statuses are a bit sideways, you know what I mean? They're coming at people a bit sideways, they're subliminally dissing people, they're cussing people out there, talking about how shit their day was, and moaning and bitching and whining, yet they want to present this positive brand to someone. Yeah, good luck with that. Good fucking luck. People try to create this brand, and they forget that now you gotta live up to it, fool. Now you gotta live up to it. If you're saying, right, I'm this professional person who gets the job done, who studies, who knows their shit, well, you better do that shit, because if you don't do that shit, it's going to be very easy to tell, right, that you don't know your shit, that you're not that professional. You've got to live up to the brand you're trying to create. And remember that you cannot force people to see you a certain way. And this is almost another video in a sense, but we'll keep it in this one because it does relate. And that's, every single person you've ever met in your life has a completely different opinion of you compared to everybody else you've ever met. That's a fact, because you've had certain conversations with X, you've had certain conversations with Y, you've had certain conversations with Z, you've done certain things with X, you've done certain things with Y. That's going to force them to have a different opinion of you. And the good thing about social media in terms of that and building a brand is, like, everybody sees the same thing from you. The only thing that may differ is like private conversations you have in DMs or whatever. But as far as you present yourself on social media, you can essentially build a pretty universal image of yourself. But that comes in, like, if you're gonna aim for something bigger than yourself as a brand, say you want to be, the hustler, the business person, then you got to live up to it now. You haven't got to work your way up to it. You have to live your way to it now. You've got to just change your life and do it now. Otherwise, people are going to look and like, this don't really make sense to me. This is not really connecting with me or vibrating with me, because you're telling them you're one thing, but your brand is saying something else, right? It's not as easy as saying, right guys, I'm this, so now everybody treat me like this and see me like this. Don't work like that, especially if you are changing something. If you decided you're going to have a positive brand now, people are going to remember the video you made last week where you were calling people motherfuckers and you were doing this and you were doing that to rub people up the wrong way, or you were hating on someone in your last post. Pick a side, you know what I mean, and follow through, because you can't come off brand. The best advice really for anybody building a brand is build a brand as you. There's this guy on YouTube, really fucking cool, really like his brand, called Lazy Ass Stoner, and he's this affiliate, well, more than affiliate marketing, he's like one of those guys who knows how to make money online by doing a bunch of different things, a bunch of different sources of income. He's called Lazy Ass Stoner. You take one look at him and you realize why. He's got long greasy hair, his teeth ain't too sharp. You could tell he smokes, bro. Like, he is high as shit in all of his videos, because he wanted to finance a lifestyle of smoking weed and chilling and doing things that he thinks is cool without ever having to get a job or without ever having to live a normal life. And he's just made these cool ass videos teaching other people how to make money just as him. No one's going to expose him and say, oh man, you ain't on shit, you're a lazy ass Burmese. Well, my name is Lazy Ass Stoner. You know what I mean? And you got to think of your brand and what you're doing. This was only going to be a short video, but I guess it's going to be a semi-long video now. But just think about that shit. Just brand yourself as who you are. And if you're not what you want to be yet, that's fair enough, right? Maybe you shouldn't be trying to brand yourself right now. Maybe you should be working towards that. And then, you know, build a strategy around building a brand based on the new you that you become. But don't try and brand that now if you're not that now, because people are going to look at you and just think you're fake. That's all I'm saying, man. Don't get mad, get motivated. Don't stress success. I will see you this Sunday on P the Politician's page or the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/don't stress success. Be there or be square. Think about this branding shit, man, because it's real fucking important. Catch you soon. Peace.